So what are the activities that you see in a neighborhood? You know, what are the kinds of people you see? How does it look at night if you can go out with a friend or with a parent at night to photograph in the better off neighborhood versus the not so well off neighborhood? What are the big differences you see in the neighborhoods? How clean the sidewalks are, the conditions of the building. You know, in the better off neighborhood, there's probably a doorman. If it's a really well off neighborhood, there's a doorman in a uniform. If it's not a great neighborhood, there might be no doorman. If it's a really bad neighborhood, there'll be like a housing cop in the hallway, you know. Look at the variety of life though, you know, because just because you're photographing a quote unquote poor neighborhood, you don't want to make everybody look broke down. You want to show the range of life. That, you know, just because people are poor don't mean that they have no dignity. So you want to make sure that you have photographs that represent them doing fun stuff or doing normal stuff. So you want to show representative stuff too. Sometimes you have these senior day centers in housing projects. And so you might want to go there one day and just talk to them. And maybe one of the nice viejitas will say, you know, if you ask her nicely, can we go and photograph your apartment? This is the picture. Whatever you do, use this picture, please. That's kind of nice too, but this one just has more visual oomph. This one is set up better to some extent. You have a little better setup here compositionally in terms of like the overall background. And that could work, but what makes this one is this one. It brings you right in. So this is good, because you're learning how to use the visual elements that are already there as part of your visual vocabulary. That it's just, you know, it's a compositional thing. You got to think about like what makes a picture snap and look good. Because that red circle just rocks, because it brings you right to the little girl with her flower. I mean, compositionally, this picture works beautifully.